Alright guys, we're back with our second segment of the day.
This is our favorite segment, so.
Oh yeah, because guess what happens when there's no more football?
Baseball?
Baseball comes back! Yeah!
I'm so excited.
Baseball! My favorite sport ever created.
My favorite was when the Yankees posted right after the Super Bowl, now that football is over, baseball can begin.
Yeah, but literally the second the game was over.
Second the game was over, they didn't even wait to get the trophy. Nothing. No. Baseball season.
Why would you wait? I wouldn't wait. We've waited long enough, haven't we?
Yes.
Haven't we waited long enough?
We've waited since what? November. Yeah, it's a long time.
Yo, shout out to my cousin Nick for being a loyal watcher right now. Literally, he's been watching every time. I love this kid. So, anyway, alright, we're going into baseball, guys. The Yankees report in how many days? 5 golden days. February 13th, pitchers and catchers report. First workout is February 14th. First full workout is February 19th. And position players report February 18th.
So excited.
It's right around the corner, guys. We're right there. We're ready to go.
I'm so excited.
I can't wait.
And you saw the list that they put out last week, right, of the 25, invited, players?
Yeah, Clint Frazier and Torres and all them. Okay. That's what I wanted to actually spend a little time on, is the prospects and what everybody's thinking about, the young talent that's really came on, especially at the end of the year, at the end of the season. We had Gary Sanchez and both, Aaron Hicks, Aaron Judge, Craig Bird. I mean, we had amazing players at the end of the season, young players at the end of the season that were really, breaking through there.
They were.
We didn't really have much of a chance at the end there, but just to see that,
it gives the Yankee fans a hope that there's something around the corner.
Right.
And there's a lot of hope.
There is light at the end of the tunnel.
There is.
This drought, how long since 2009? Oh my God, going to be 9 years next year.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that. So if they could, get back to...
If we could just get to the playoffs.
I would be happy with
playoffs.
The playoffs.
You want to talk about playoffs? Playoffs? No, if we could get back, please. I just want to get to the playoffs. I just want to be a contender. I just want to be there. Please, God, put me out, Coach. Put me in. I will play.
Okay, Lauren.
You think they look... You think Cashman would put me on the roster?
We could
try. Girardi would love me.
I think Girardi would love me.
I know where he lives, so.
Alright, then that settles that question.
Girardi. Watch out. Alright, but there's one person I really do want to talk about, and that's Clint Frazier.
Yes, definitely.
He's 21, ginger. Start right off the bat, he's a ginger.
Yep. Good looking ginger.
But the real thing is, we've talked about him a few times here. The one thing that I want to point out is his hard work. I mean, I follow his Instagram, I follow his Twitter. He's very active in the gym. He puts his workouts on. He wants people to see his hard work.
And that's different.
He's put on 25, 30 pounds.
But it's different from all the other, people the same age as him. They're not doing that. He's building a brand.
Yeah.
Based off the Yankees and showing people that he's willing to work as hard as everyone else and go above and beyond to make it to the team.
Exactly. I mean, his numbers were ridiculous in AAA in Scranton. I think they were he was at least over. He was at least close to 300. And everything.
I think so. I think he was a little over 300. I'm not sure, but. He's amazing.
He's ridiculous. I mean, I can't wait. I've seen his highlights and just the power off the bat and his speed on the bases and in the outfield and his pickup on his first step back. Everything is just right there. It's raw talent. And speaking of raw talent, is Gleyber Torres.
That's some raw talent right there.
Cashman literally said he's someone that the game just comes natural to.
Yes.
And easy. And I 100% agree. I mean, he's named number 3 prospect, for Pipeline. And he was also named for the Arizona Fall Leagues. He was MVP for Arizona Fall Leagues. He's the youngest one in history. 20 years old.
Crazy.
20 years old.
The Yankees farm system, after they made those trades, really started to develop.
Yeah,
And that's something I think the Yankees were thinking about when they were making those trades last season, was the young talent that they need and the young talent that they want.
Yeah. I mean, I got into this conversation with somebody last night about, like, you know, how I really just think that this year or next year is going to be the year for the Yankees. I mean, it's just kind of like we have all this young talent right now, okay? Yeah. We have, listen to this, Greg Bird, Tyler Austin, Aaron Judge, Aaron Hicks, Gleyber Torres, Clint Frazier. I mean, Clint Frazier's not up yet in Niners Torres, but still, like, that's in our, like, farm. Like, that's there. That's going to be there. Like, we're bringing them up at a young age in our organization. We're starting them young with the right mindset, right?
Yeah.
This can be like a 96 all over again.
It could be 96 all over
again. With Martinez, with, like, you know what I mean? With Jeter, Martinez, Posada, like, Pettit, all of them, like, it's Girardi, all over again. This could be the dynasty for the Yankees right now.
It really, when you say that, it makes it so much more sense to talk. It gets, because people don't understand with the Yankees, they tend to pick players who they think are going to last long in the organization.
Yeah,
that have no problems in the locker room. You know, those are certain key things that they look at when they're picking prospects.
Right. And it's easy. The easy thing is when you're picking them that young is that you can mold them into who you want them to be for your franchise, okay? It's the same exact thing like Derek Jeter when he was young and everything. He became the right player, became the right captain that the Yankees needed.
And the Yankees are still captainless. I mean...
That's true.
Which
they don't really have
a captain, which necessarily you don't need a captain, but after having
every ship needs a captain.
Exactly. They really do. They need someone who's going to be able to steer the younger players in a right direction.
Exactly.
And I think they need to have that leadership from the other players that have been on the team for a while, like Brett Gardner. You know, those are certain people they need to step up and take leadership this spring.
I think if leadership is going to come from anybody, I have a feeling it's going to come from one of the younger kids.
I think
not one of the older ones.
I do not.
I just think it's going to come from somebody.
I think it's going to come from somebody younger. Like, that's how Jeter was, too. And I think it has to come from somebody younger sometimes. Because, Brett Gardner, Jacoby Ellsbury, they're on the last years of their career. Yeah. They're not going to be here forever.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, Jacoby, we got him from the Red Sox. I mean, he isn't even like a fresh, you know. But, I mean, Cashman gives Torres 2 years before he thinks he's fully ripe for majors.
I think maybe I think sometimes.
He'll be 22. He's 20 now. He'll be 22.
I think that's a great thing.
You know, he'll be in the organization for 2 years.
And they're not looking to trade these young players either.
Why would you when you have such amazing raw talent now?
And I can tell you, you know, Cashman is not going to want to trade that. He's not going to want to trade that, and he's not going to want to make deals with that. He's going to want to make deals with people who he really wants to get out of the organization.
I mean, I just think just get rid of all the old guys. I mean, you know, they still have contracts left and everything. Just get rid of all the old guys. That's what they're doing now.
And what happens with some of them is they have a no-trade clause, which hurts the Yankees sometimes when they have that no-trade clause because they can't get rid of them.
Yeah. It's difficult. I mean, these contracts are so... I can only imagine what really goes into making these contracts. Like, you're stuck. Like, it's just insane. You really are stuck.
And it's negotiations from both sides because the player wants one thing, but the team wants another. And if you guys can't compromise, you guys are going to have to go separate ways.
Yeah, exactly. So, just moving a little bit towards... baseball, and once it comes here, we'll be ready to talk about it. But something coming up this Saturday, February 11th, at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, is UFC 208. This has 12 bouts on the fight card right now. And if you are a UFC fan, you should be, because it's probably one of the greatest sports ever. I have a couple of my friends, one of them up in Providence. He's a huge UFC fan, trying to get him actually on the show one day. Maybe we can have him call in.
That would be awesome.
But the crazy thing is that one thing that I really want to talk about in the UFC is the rise in female fighters,
and huge.
How female fighters have gotten onto the main card. I mean, we always talk, like, Ronda Rousey is a big fighting force in that, in getting women on the main cards and everything like that. But the person who's going to be in this fight on this main card right now, which is the main event, along with Silver and Brunson, which Silver's an amazing fighter too, is Holly Holmes versus Jermaine Durandame. Durandamy. She is the Iron Lady, and Holly Holmes, the preacher's daughter, as everybody knows her. But one thing that I want to pick up on is Holly Holmes is Holly Holmes was a boxer.
She's a boxer first, right?
And she was the first to hold the title in boxing and MMA, and then she held multiple titles in boxing, multiple titles in MMA. She's 16-time world champion in boxing, and she held the women's title from Ronda Rousey, bantamweight. But she is just she's a force to reckon with.
She is.
She's a tall blonde girl.
But I remember watching a bit of like the recap on her fight with Ronda Rousey. She went hard. It was hard. She didn't stop, and she wasn't about to, because she has that drive to win. So I mean, if I was the other girl, I'd be a little afraid.
Jermaine's she's insane, okay? She's not known as the Iron Lady for nothing, okay?
So it's going to be a good match this weekend.
Because it's all about, it's going to be an amazing match. I think the whole main card is going to be ridiculous. I mean, the fights and the matchups are crazy insane. But the one thing about Jermaine is that the matchup between the both of them is basically all about striking. I mean, 69 and 71-inch reaches, okay? Like, they're right there. They're neck and neck. I think that's what is going to be, like, a main thing in this fight is the reaching and the boxing. The Muay Thai from Jermaine and I mean, Holly Holmes can take it to the ground, too, but, like, if Holly Holmes connects to Jermaine, that's going to be it. That's how she beat Ronda, is connecting. If she connects, that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
I think she's going down. But I do think that, let me see, they're grappling. Yeah, okay. So, Holly Holm has 100% takedown accuracy, and Jermaine doesn't. She's nothing, because she's just never taken down. But it's going to be such a good fight.
I know, I can tell you're very, very excited. But it's also, I can tell you, for young girls, I think it might be nice for them to see these two women on a bigger stage and not just have men there.
Absolutely. I mean, the thing is, like, there's one female fight and the rest of them are male. There's 12 fights. One female fight and 11 are male fights.
See,
there are a lot more female fighters, I swear. But, I mean, and also, this is the first inaugural women's featherweight. They've never had a featherweight.
That's amazing.
So this is the featherweight right now between them two. I mean, I watched a hype video before, and it just got me going. It was so exciting. Because it was just showing you how Holly Holmes is really a boxer, and how she's just prepared for the fight, and how Jermaine was prepared for the fight. But Jermaine was just saying, if she wants to meet in the middle, we'll meet in the middle, and we'll go, yeah.
That's going to be
yeah.
Let's do it. I mean, that's the good thing about, these type of events, that they need to, I think, have more women's fights, because it's not fair that there's 11 men's fights.
No.
It's not right.
No.
They need to have a little bit more. But I'm excited to see this now.
I can't wait. I'm so stoked. I mean, it's going to be one for the ages. The one thing that Holly Holmes I really liked about was, when she beat Ronda, she never, once, rubbed it in her face.
No,
she was just I'm just, super humble to be a champion now and beat the best, and she beat the best.
I think that's what makes it easier to like her, is that she was very, very humble after that, and I feel like that's what you need when you're in these sports, and you're a female, you need to be very humble.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, she also said, how, I said it kind of... After Ronda lost her last fight, it was kind of like, that's it. There goes her career. But Holly Holmes came right to her defense and was like, listen, I don't think it's the end of Ronda Rousey's career at all. You know what I mean? She's got a lot more fight left in her.
And I think that was nice for even her opponent to say that. That just shows you great character on Holly's part. And I think that's why she's a very, very likable person, and it makes it easier to root for her.
Yeah.
Not that I don't know. I just know her over the other one.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's the one thing, is that, everybody knows Holly now because of her beating Ronda.
Yep.
Because she's the one who took Ronda's, streak away.
Exactly.
Which, hey, she's an amazing fighter, an amazing boxer, and I think this is going to be an amazing fight. It really is, because both of them aren't gonna,
they're not gonna
let down easy.
No, they're not.
They're going to give everything they got.
Exactly.
It's going to be an amazing fight, an amazing card too, and it's in Barclays, which I don't think it's ever been in Barclays because it's never been in New York.
That's exciting, though.
It is. It is. Some cool stuff, man. Good stuff coming up this year.
Yes.
Especially in baseball, but...
Exactly. Because that's 5 days away.
That's really all we care about. Like, I mean, we on this show now that once baseball picks up, I mean...
We don't talk about anything else.
Nothing's really going to be talked about except baseball. I hope you're ready, guys. I'm sorry.
Sorry, we don't talk basketball. We barely talk hockey here.
Can't talk basketball. You know, we'll be talking some UFC. We're going to try and get in some rugby kids here, actually.
Yes.
Because I know college rugby is really stepping up their game and really should be recognized. So we'll try and get some of their players in. We'll try and get some interviews on here. And feel free to send questions in. If you guys want to talk about something, please let us know. My Twitter handle is Lauren Filardi. And Kate?
I'm just Kate Adriana on Twitter. So.
Yeah. So please follow us and like us on Facebook at WICR. Follow us on Twitter at WICR1. And we'll see you guys next Tuesday at 2. See you later.